Hello everyone, this is Tailspin109 and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. It is now time to face the final boss. And if there's one part of this game that I remember hating the first time I played this game, it was this final boss. Let's just get it done.
You're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman, no wonder.
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure. Most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park, I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I have long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time, so I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that. Come on!
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant. You face worse, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr. Sonic. Embrace the emeralds.
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style!
Well, the cheering had much better dialogue this time. Unfortunately, this boss is not going to be any better than the first time I fought him. Now, why do I hate this boss so much, the Time Eater? Because the controls made so little sense that I never learned how to do this properly. I just kind of ran into things and just waited till the game was like, okay, you win. Because I found the mechanics so downright horrible. I just remember this being like one of the worst to control things I've ever played.
How about
Hopefully it's not as bad as I remember it. Uh-huh. I am trying here. There's no such thing as a homing attack, apparently. So, yeah, I'm afraid this might be sort of how I remember it.
No time to relax.
Okay, now what? Oh, why do I feel so stiff? I hate this!
It's like a homing shot!
Careful, Sonic.
This just is not one of the better supersonic fights.
Like a homing shot!
Be careful, Sonic. It'll take more than that.
Oh my gosh, stop it. You're starting to sound like modern RPG partner characters, and that's not a good thing.
It's like that arm comes out of nowhere!
You're not helping people! Oh, this is one of my pet peeves with games. I don't like when people just yell a whole bunch of random things. What do you mean switch it? Oh, okay. I still don't like the way it controls.
Just be careful, Mr. Sonic!
And I don't see how this is gonna help me, really. Am I even going any faster? Oh my gosh, I'm so far away! What the heck? How about what?
It looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
No kidding!
That thing won't let you
Charge in to help the other Sonic.
That looks like a homing shot! Be careful, Sonic!
It'll take more than that.
That looks like a homing shot!
Okay, quiet! I better pick up some rings after this. It's not enough.
Now we'll
No,
Shot. Watch it, Sonic.
Planting, go after it!
Okay, so it's out in this realm now. Where are the rings? I need the rings! Oh, they're right there. They're right there. I need those.
Looks like time energy.
Why? Why was the game pushing me farther away?
Time is going to slow down. The
Yep.
flow of time will be restored. Watch out for the laser!
I'm not gonna get any rings.
it'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Shot and track here.
Okay, I couldn't even see those on the screen. How was that remotely fair?
Time's going to slow down.
You know what? Yeah, this boss is as bad as I remember.
The time flow will go back to normal. Sonic!
I hate this. This is my least favorite supersonic fight in the entire series.
We can modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We'll help out from here. We're all gonna teach you a lesson.
You're not helping though. You're just yelling obvious things. The only useful thing you told me is that I can press the Y button to swap between.
Watch it, Sonic.
Where are the rings? Like, I don't see them anywhere.
Switch. Go after it. It's attacking.
Look out, Sonic! It's a breaking auto
It'll
attack!
take more than that. To defeat us.
Alright. You still here? Yeah, I guess you're still here. Okay, there, I got some
Now
rings.
we'll
What's the point of delaying everything you say?
Be careful, Sonic!
Well, at least I got rings.
Go after it!
now we'll
It just feels so cumbersome, the whole thing.
That looks like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Yeah, okay.
No time to relax.
Oh, yay, now you're far away again.
now we'll
Here comes the sun, ba-da-da-da.
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Yes, it's a homing shot! I never would have been able to tell without your insightful words!
defeat
That
us.
looks like a homing
Really? I thought it was one custard pie. Let me have it. Where am I? There I am.
Now we'll finish it.
Nope. There, you didn't get me. Where are the rings? There's some rings.
Twitch, go after it.
Yeah, hang on, I need some rings.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
I wish they would stop talking.
Is something the matter?
Like, fighting against the Final Hazard Sonic Adventure 2 battle, they talk every once in a while, but it was only once in a while. It made it feel desperate as opposed to this, where they are just generic JRPG party members that don't shut up. I have already said that, but...
It'll take more than that.
Okay, what is going on? Why am I moving so weirdly?
Careful,
Now
Sonic.
we'll finish it.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
It'll take
Oh my gosh, when will this end? I'm gonna get a headache.
Shot. Be careful, Sonic.
I'm going to get a headache with all of this.
It'll take more than that.
Where are my rings? I need rings.
Looks like a homing shot!
Please be careful,
It'll take
Mr.
more than
Sonic.
that. To defeat
That's a
us.
homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic.
Is something the matter?
I don't know, is it?
Keep dodging so you don't get
Maybe
caught.
everything's the matter because no one knows how to stop talking. Like, just let me fight the boss in peace. At least I'm getting rings this time. Oh, it's a homing shot?
That shot will track you.
Wow, really? It's so hard to predict. I can just never figure out when these things are going to happen.
It'll take more than that.
Why am I not allowed to move properly again? This whole fight, I swear.
Looks like time energy is building up. Time's gonna slow down.
What's even the point of this? Is it just to be cinematic?
Back to normal now.
If you want something to be cinematic, try not to get too in the way with the gameplay. A bad example would be that one super cool looking attack Sephiroth has in Final Fantasy VII. It's the coolest thing ever, but it lasts 2 minutes roughly. That's 2 minutes you can't do anything.
Time is going to slow down.
Not again! This doesn't even do anything to really sort of the fight. It just...
Time flow.
It literally just stops everything temporarily, including the boss.
It's a one big heart attack.
Oh, I thought I was coming in.
Finish it.
I guess I was wrong.
How about this?
Get caught by that, and you're gonna get
How
stuck.
about
Get caught by those.
That looks like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr.
Gosh.
That shot chases you.
You guys are acting exactly like Amachow. That's not a good thing. Where am I? There I am. I feel so far away. There's currents. Great, there's currents.
That shot will track you.
Be careful, Sonic.
Look at how long this has been going on for. Finally, I got another hit in.
You can't relax just yet.
Yeah, of course it takes more than 3 hits. It just had to take more than 3 hits.
we'll end it? Burn! Burn to ashes!
Sonic, combine your powers and attack.
Okay, this is just the cinematic hit. This is still not a very good final boss in my opinion. It's clunky and cumbersome beyond belief. I never liked this final boss. I didn't even like it when I first played it. There.
Still warm. Time travel.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our portal home.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Sonic Generations. I am sad to say, I don't think this one held up very well, personally. The stages are fine. I don't think there's anything too special to the level design. The game's too over-encumbered with too many challenges. It's too bloated with it. There's too many challenges and not enough stages. I think they should have maybe... There should have been more stages overall. More zones. They only tackle, like, some of the most mainline entries, but there were other games you could have based things off of. Like, maybe some of the 8-bit Sonic games, like the 8-bit Sonic 2 or Triple Trouble. Just to balance out the amount of challenges there are in this game. And some of them are painstakingly annoying. And also, I'm not sure if it's just this version of the game or if the controls were always like this, but the controls in this game were kind of annoying at times. Half of the time, Sonic would always go in the exact opposite direction of what I'm telling him to go to, and that was really annoying. And it's not like a once in a while fluke. This was like a consistent problem with me, and I can't ignore that. That was pretty frustrating. And I swear sometimes the collision detection just made absolutely no sense. And the final boss, okay, I never liked the final boss. That boss was always bad. I don't really consider this terrible, but this used to be one of my favorite Sonic games, and I definitely can't say that anymore. Like, this game sort of frustrated me more than gave me a good time this time around. I'm sad to say that, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Boost era games, and this is kind of joins the pantheon now for me. I really like Sonic Unleashed. I think those are the best of the Boost stages, and I like the Werehog stages. And I had a somewhat recent playthrough of that, so I know it's not just nostalgia blindness. It was my first time playing the HD version. But this game I remember enjoying a lot more than I admittingly did. And that's sort of upsetting. There's few things worse than remember something so fondly, then going back to it and realizing, wow, I don't actually enjoy this as I used to anymore. And unfortunately for this game, it's pretty drastic. Like, I don't know if I'd actually feel like playing this one again. Hopefully Shadow Generations is much more tightly designed. Hopefully, because I think this game has aged, and it hasn't aged entirely gracefully in my opinion. Like, I could go back to Sonic Adventures 1 or 2 or Unleashed or Frontiers any day of the week. But I think this one has sort of passed its prime. As for the new dialogue, the new dialogue is sort of a mixed bag. Some of it is definitely better. Some of it I prefer how it was in the original. Same with the voice acting. Sometimes it was drastically better. Other times I question what happened. And the lip syncing, forget it. This redub had lots of terrible lip syncing moments. I know I'm sounding very negative, but if I have to be honest, this game didn't do it for me this time. I'm afraid my feelings have changed. This used to be like my 4th favorite Sonic game, but now I don't think I could even put it in the top 10 when there's so many other Sonic games I actually enjoy a lot more than this. This is a very hot take, I know, but I guess the 2010s really is the dark decade for me because, well, there really isn't a single Sonic game from the 2010s that I can say I love. Never played the Boom games, but I can pretty much guarantee those will be considered good. Forces bored me. I thought Sonic Colors was overrated the moment I started playing it. I never finished Lost World because I wasn't too into it, and now this, which for a while was considered like the crowning Renaissance jewel of Sonic, doesn't do it for me anymore. Pity. I thought I'd go back into this game and have a really great time, but I just find it doesn't quite hold up for me anymore. That is disappointing, especially since this game brought classic tales to the world, and oh my gosh, my views completely changed when I saw and heard some classic tales. That changed everything for me. But oh well, I guess I won't be going back to this one that much anymore. Another game will take its place in the top 5, so I guess that would put I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna have to readjust my ranking now. I am sorry things got this negative. I'm sorry. I wanted to enjoy this a lot more than I ended up enjoying. But sometimes that's the problem with going back to something you remember fondly. Sometimes you go back to it and realize you don't see it that way anymore. I rarely ever feel that. So it kind of hurts even more that it happened to this game in particular. Oh well, it is what it is. If you still seriously love this game like you did back then, or if you're playing it for the first time and loved it, more power to you. I wish I could feel that way, and I'm very upset that it's the opposite. Anyways, we'll just watch the post-credit sequence, and then that'll be it. I'll be going into Shadow Generations next week, and really hope I have a much greater time with that. This has been TSFan109. I hope you were able to enjoy watching anyway, and hope you enjoyed watching, and mainly a little more than I enjoyed playing, because...
What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Yeah, I'm sorry this wasn't the most positive playthrough, but this has been TSFan109, and...
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Have a nice day.